Chris Bailey. Glad you're on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to do this more often. Got a supercapacitor pack that I made 3 years ago. Got it hooked to my four-wheeler. I made vape mods with these supercapacitors. I'll show you how it's hooked up to my four-wheeler and how I protect everything. First of all, I got a battery protector for a lithium battery. You can find these on Amazon. Pretty simple to wire. This is a supercapacitor pack. This is the lithium battery. It's going to charge everything through that. You got 6 supercapacitors on the bottom, and it's hooked to jumper cables. Took my battery completely out. Negative, positive. This is an alarm. In case one cell was to go unbalanced, I got a patent pending chip that I made that'll correspond with LED lights on what cell went bad on the top. This is this alarm to let me know something's going on. If and when it ever does happen, the simple maintenance is to plug in this resistor pack that corresponds to the light that's lit up. Just for a few seconds is all it takes, and the alarm will go off. I'll show that later video. This is how much of the power is in the pack. I'm gonna go ahead and run it down a little bit by cranking. Then we're going to show you how quick it charges up. It'll charge to 15 volts. Anyway, I'm going to show you now about if you left the lights on, because supercapacitors don't hold charge for a long time. So we're going to say we forgot and left the lights on, key on, and we ran this completely down. I'm going to show you how this little battery is going to be the backup plan. And this little battery will be always inside this pack, ready when needed, ready on demand through this. This board protects it while it's charging. If it ever goes under too far on voltage, it'll shut it off, keep it from, what do you call it, venting, that's what they call it. So we'll get this to where it's so low it won't start. I'll show you how this little lithium battery comes into play. Slip this over it so it don't short out on nothing. Alright, I doubt she'll start now. Turn the lights off. See if it will. Uh-oh. She started that low. Let's go even lower. How low can she go? Shouldn't start that low. Let's see. Nope, we have nothing on the starter. We might have lights a little bit. Our lights are kind of dim now, yeah. We're going to shut everything down, and all I have to do with this in circuit is flip the switch. Now it's going to charge 3 amps off this battery at 2.9. It'll take it all the way up to 15 volts just by a flip of a switch. So really, you'll never be dead in the water with this tiny little battery pack. This is just something I'm throwing together right now. I might make it look pretty later. Put switches up on the handlebars instead of everything back here. That's a little 950 milliamp battery. Takes about a minute or two, bring it back up to charge. You never have to buy another battery. All this, the alarm, the way you service it, made real easy to do. You got indicator lights. If this alarm goes off and you just maintenance it when it does, never will you ever have to worry about a supercapacitor. Mainly because when this alarm goes off, there's a 500 amp starter relay in the bottom down here. You probably can't see it. It takes it out of the charging cycle. And I'm gonna demonstrate that. How long is the video now? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Try to make it fast. Anyway, you see it's charged up. We could wait another minute or two, but we're gonna cut it short. And we're gonna show you, turn the charging off, put it on battery voltage. I'm gonna discharge some cells here. Let me get a voltmeter real fast to show you the discharge. Alright, let's discharge some cells here so we get one to go over limit. .8 will go down. We'll go down to 1.7 on all of them, except for one. Maybe I shouldn't go out low, it's taking forever. So you take the resistor pack out, put it back in the next cell, take it down. Wow, it's way up here. What I'm doing is I'm getting these caps out of balance to show you guys the alarm going off, and when the alarm's going off, the relay kicks out to stop the charging, to save the capacitors. Okay, next cell. Two more cells and we'll kick the charging on. So we'll have 5 cells low on voltage, which means one cell is going to want to go over limit. And that's when the relay is going to save the world here, save the supercapacitors. You see our voltage dropping here because we're taking the caps down 11 volts. All right. And one more. We'll do this first one. So we just see this LED light in the middle here light up when we start charging. I'm skipping that one. I'm going to the first cell. So it'll be this middle one that'll be overcharged. And it should correspond to the light. Which gives you the position of which one's overcharged. There we go. 5 cells low. Let's check the one cell so make sure it's still high. It's still high. We're going to monitor that. Should still be able to start it, and switch is on. The alarm will go off. At 2.65 volts, I believe. Can you hold that there? Getting there. Turn my idle up a little bit. There we go. This will go to 15 volts, so we got plenty, should have plenty of volts to go to bring this up past its limit. They don't jump now when the alarm goes off. There she goes. If you see the light on the four-wheeler, it's taking the whole supercapacitor out of the charging circuit. And eventually, turn this off. You see the light here corresponding. All I have to do is put this resistor pack in the corresponding, and no more alarm. We can watch the voltage if we want. But that's how you service it, that easy. That's it. Supercapacitor pack should be good for another 6 months. Really, I don't know how many months it would take. I'm forcing it to go unbalanced now. So I'm showing you worst case scenario. Looks like everything's back to balance. That's all it took. Just shorting it out real quick. Now we're up to 15 volts. Should last a lifetime. Now on to the next video. Stay tuned. Got another one coming. I'm going to use this power pack. I'm going to use this power pack right here. We're going to put it this in a 12 volt Jeep toy for a kid. And we're going to turn that toy into a lithium powerhouse. It's a verse of the day. We got a verse of the day somewhere. Got to end it with a verse of the day. Verse of the day. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. God bless everybody. See you in the next video.